National Stadium, Karachi, the venue for this Group B clash between South Africa and England. Teams arrived in plenty of time, great facilities here in Karachi, the third game of this tournament at this venue. Both sides have won batting first. It is Temba Bavuma who's not captain today, he's ill, and Jos Buttler who's captaining England for the last time in ODI and white ball cricket. Markram won the toss, lost the toss, and England said we will have a bat first. It is South Africa against England. It is Group B. It is to find out who joins Australia, New Zealand and India in the semi-finals. And why does this game still matter? Because of that rain last night in Lahore. South Africa have 3, Afghanistan have 3. The net run rate is hugely in favour of South Africa. Australia have qualified. South Africa, England would need to beat them by 207 runs or more to do Afghanistan a favour. South Africans have made the journey. There's not many in, but it is hot, it is humid, all the rain. My words in the huddle from Markram to his team. That is the England team. Played 2, lost to Australia and then to Afghanistan, both games in Lahore. They've made the journey down to Karachi. Not changed much apart from the enforced change of Mahmood coming in for Mark Wood. Sean, what do you make of the 2 changes for South Africa and the batting lineup?
Yeah, a couple of forced ones. So obviously Aiden Markram, who's the South African T20 captain, takes over at the helm.
Yes, just.
Also a change of wicketkeeper for South Africa. Ryan Rickleton kept in the last encounter, and now that Hendrik Klaasen is back.
And it was Klaasen with the up and over. That is how Phil Salt plays. Any width and he'll go after it. First boundary for England.
On a surface like this, you're better off really playing with a full face.
2 deliveries to take one of the...
A wide given. And again.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that this is intentional, Les. I think...
Down the pitch, shoveled and just half a hand maybe.
Yeah, it was Van der Dussen who tried to launch himself into...
That does free you up. But England doesn't...
Short ball, it's gone straight up. Van der Dussen at mid-wicket. 2 boundaries and a wicket in the first over. Salt's got
over. England 9 for 1.
Nicely shovelled. Just that bottom hand came through, whipped it away. 3 boundaries already.
He's in such good... What Lungi looks to do initially is try and shape it into left-handers, and if he does find that swing, then he tries to bring LBW.
Again, this time all along the ground, through square leg, 4 more.
Yeah, half a flick into the vacant area on the pads. Anything on the pads will go. He's trying to readjust the...
Right-hander, I think.
But you're not going to get him caught there if you...
Edged!
You can't really... Position where he's going to launch his body. I don't think he...
Was it?
Yeah, it was actually a good...
Oh, same again, surely. Same again, this time mid-on. Would you believe it? The left armour going across the right-hander, pulled up in the air. It is a replay of the first wicket.
Yeah, the only change is it's the captain, Aiden Markram, who takes the catch. It's that angle, it's the bounce.
Not so much for the catch.
Down to 3rd man.
But in... It's gone fine. Little bit of shape there.
He pounces on anything that is loose, according to his batting manual. That's not the first time that he's flicked the ball away towards the leg side. So
if you want to get me off to a fast, just keep feeding me.
I think... Gets through. This is a very quick outfield. It's just been tapped and it goes all the way to the boundary.
Stumps.
Flash!
Maybe by the amount of bounce. Have a look at the running. There's Lungi getting some shape. Haven't batted as.
Too straight again. Cannot bowl there to Ben Duckett. You see they're trying to keep it off fifth stump, but they've been far too straight.
He's got this great ability to find the gaps as well. One thing hitting the ball sweetly, but the other thing is to find the fence almost every time.
Deep in his crease there, Ben Duckett.
The fact that you've got the bonus of 2 wickets, it's an opportunity just to try and.
I mean, Duckett and Root might have been.
So it's
Leading edge, simple catch in the end for the bowler, Marco Jansen. He just had to make sure his momentum wasn't taking him too far away to the right.
Today, but Ben Duckett's gone for 20.
Of England.
Those options really are Topley and Curran, both seeming to prove. Cut away hard and put down. Oh, that was a tough chance. South Africa pride themselves on their fielding, but that really was hit with venom. Brook is away with a punch through the offside behind backward point, and he hit that hard.
It's a great cricket shot. Stands up tall, does Brook. Ball slightly shaping away from.
And again, with more authority, 2 sumptuous shots from Harry Brook.
This was a bit fuller from Rabada.
Cover. And very difficult catch in the gully. First power play. They've been slightly rusty, maybe.
You want?
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. That is classic Joe Root. Slightly over pitch by Marco Jansen. England bring up their 50.
That was quite naturally talented and good at other things, but who is obviously.
Oh, just evades the man at square leg. And Root hits another fine boundary.
Well, where Phil Salt and Jamie Smith failed, Joe Root shows them how to do it. Maybe might be inside the off stump.
57 for 3.
It's paddle.
Root's got that. Fielder out there, over his head. Bangs into the metal stanchion. Pings back onto the ground. 6.
We've seen Root advanced up. Slightly longer in my hand and drop it.
Elegantly done for at least a single, and it's another fumble. They've beautifully placed and timed, the wrist work.
Right called. It's an excellent batting scene for 6. This chatting to Jamie Overton.
Average for England. Minimum.
Oh, that's nicely played by Joe Root. This is what we're talking about. He's got all the shots in the book.
He sure has, and he used that shot a lot against Afghanistan to get the.
Tries to catch it. Oh!
Sideways to the ball, and then that's gone up in the air. Will this be taken? It's going to fall safely. Oh no, not really! What a catch that is! That is a massive strike from a fellow who's about 8 feet
from 29, England.
Got him! Mulder gets rid of the dangerous Joe Root. England lose 2 and 2.
Yeah, it's been 103 for 5. Root made.
What, the cricket or commentating with me? Good delivery. That tight line if they could.
Ooh, it was not far away from slip. There is just a little bit there for. Both wicketkeeper and slip were quick to spot Liam Livingstone playing that rather premeditated shot. He got it wide off.
The mentality of these teams a little bit quicker. Gone, tossed up, and he's run up and had to kind of look up and then try and find it. It was so high up and
then just got to the position.
Oh, has he hit that? And he's hit that, and I think he's got away with it, but I'll resist the bait. 114 for 6.
Interrupted by the dismissal of...
Nicely played. Just a fraction short from Maharaj. And,
the same way, whatever the...
Rabada.
Really, in terms of...
Overlooked as that gets chipped in the air. An excellent catch. Ngidi takes another good one. We've already seen one from Marco Jansen earlier in the piece. This time Ngidi.
Overton gone for 11.
In at 9, England in trouble.
Beaming through in that batting lineup, and
That's punted away for 4. A wonderful shot from Jofra Archer, much needed from England.
I think he's thinking, Jofra Archer, I missed out on a free hit and it hurt my foot, and I'm going to teach you what. Have a look at this, he didn't move at all.
Nicely guided away, and that will be 4. He's got a foot there. I'm going to have a look at the boundary check.
Been good down there, hasn't he, Marco Jansen? He moved earlier to take a brilliant catch off Keshav Maharaj, and
Overs 145 for 7 England. Misfield, and that's racing away to the boundary for 4. Brings up the England 150, 153 for 7.
I think he picked it up because he almost looked like he went with his foot first, did Corbin Bosch.
7.
Bowlers hit him. It looks a little bit sore.
Dot ball to end the 30th over. England 150 for
2-3 area sort of stadiums. That's gone over the keeper's head for 4. He's going at a good pace, Archer. 34, 167 for 6.
Good catch, another good catch from South Africa. And it's that man Jansen again. That's his second terrific catch in the outfield. One at long on, that at mid-wicket. Archer trudges off. England 8 down. Chipped it to mid-off. At no point really had Buttler really timed the ball like we know he can, but he's timed that one all right, but he's hit it straight at mid-off, a skimmer. England in
43.
Take it. 100 wickets. And then over time actually has been... You don't want players who are going to be phased by a side. Something on there, a little edge. And Van Mulder gets total in. Afghanistan out, they've bowled England out now. Take over as captain and also plug holes.
Number 3 in Test match cricket, so he's not. And it wouldn't make much difference to.
Starts with a wide. And that's been kind of...
180 on the board.
They win here, South Africa finish.
Yeah, nicely timed. I just went through with the shot. It wasn't intentional, but he found the area. He plays that extremely well, and the area as it was. Angle taking the ball away from his reach. Bowled him, that one. Got big on the right-hander. A soft dismissal in the end. Hit the spice of the blade and hit the stumps. The singers were off.
He's gone without...
It's a wide down the leg side. Two close in fielders at cover.
shot by Rassie van der Dussen. Just leant back on it, a bit of width.
The ball a little earlier, hit hard into the gap. No need to run for that one. Once again, classically played, beautifully timed. We saw one beautiful shot in the last over from van der Dussen, and this is pretty special as well. Nice shot once again on the pads, and the ball will win the race quite easily in the end. This is such a good beginning now from South Africa.
Ryan Rickleton, Richard Isaacs with. I thought Maharaj bowled.
Keep square back, fine leg back.
Overpitched and drilled by van der Dussen down the ground. Very straight blade. He met the ball with the full face of the bat.
And because of the point that Michael Atherton mentioned about him having a slingy action,
and not necessarily
Really well suited to reverse swing at the...
did well there. His archery is round the wicket and the angle is all into Rickleton, but somehow he managed to create some width there and knock it away square. Oh, got him! It's the angle again from Archer. That is a really good comeback, having been cut away to the boundary the ball time round the wicket. And
the ball before Rickleton says...
nice start that is, when you've not had a hit for over a week. What a beautiful push through the offside to get off the mark.
Yeah, nasty caressed. You talk about not having hit. He actually played... together, and you're saying, okay, now...
Good shot. Jamie Overton, short, and has been pumped away. Klassen very quickly into double figures with a couple of sweet boundaries, one either side of the wicket.
Muscles this away. It's racing to the boundary. It'll reach the boundary for 4. So well timed by Henrik Klassen.
Fantastic.
The other thing,
As well as...
no, what a cracker that is. Probably the shot of the day. Balance, execution, power behind that drive, all super.
Stand and deliver. Heinrich Klaasen.
That's what you're going to love about him. He's just... much of his moves along that. 8 from the over.
Could play today's match. And often, if you have a no-show and you kind of cruise your way into it, so today has been a fully committed...
No rustiness.
Short arm jab. Wow, that's powerfully struck. What a piece of timing from Klassen. The balance was there again, much as Michael Atherton was highlighting in those extra cover drives.
Well, that's the problem for the bowler.
Punched away, that's about as good as it gets. I'm not sure we've seen a better shot today. Archer into the surface, trying to take a little bit of pace off it. Klassen just on the top of his toes. A punch with perfect poise and balance. Slammed away leg side, timed brilliantly. The power takes it away from the fielder. Again, this is dismissive.
Brilliant batting, destructive batting. Just think of the cut this time. So full range of Heinrich Klassen on show here in Karachi this evening.
And this is why I say he batting at the other end. Just look at
Time yet to bat. That's another 4. Van der Dussen this time, and Archer just straying to leg, but Doesn't take much for that timing and that confidence.